So while liberals blame guns and unduly blame conservatives, these are the real questions to ask. And they're the only questions to ask. Why was Anderson Lee Aldrich, who threatened to blow up their own mother with a bomb just over a year ago, armed and on the streets and not in prison? What is it with the leftist rhetoric of putting the needs and wants of a violent criminal above those of the innocent, of the community? Looks a lot like the left. It's got some explaining to do. Okay, now let's bring in a good friend of the show, a good friend of mine actually, to weigh in. Musician, outdoorsman, badass patriot, Ted Nugent. Ted, they were dying to pin this on conservatives. The GLAAD said it's because of you conservatives and your love of guns, and politicians all over on the left are saying it's the conservatives that's causing violence like this. Turns out it was an LGBTQ member of their own community.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, Eric. I thank God every day for Eric Bolling because you are the granddaddy of truth, logic, and common sense. And if I were to comment on your recent monologue, ditto, ditto, duh, and ditto. Let's face it, we are in the stranglehold, if I may, of engineered recidivism. I came up with that little colloquialism, I hope it turns into one, about 5 years ago because I witnessed and I worked with. By the way, I'm thanking God every day for the heroes of the military and law enforcement. They send me their patches. They send me their coins. Literally, I am bombarded with love and affection because I stand up for law and order. God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, law and order. And these heroes of the military and law enforcement are my blood brothers. We share hunting camps together. We share time together. We share family experiences together. And they are livid. They are absolutely pissed off, like all Americans, that we are in the realm of engineered recidivism. The left, the liberals, the Democrats, the Marxists, the communists, they celebrate violent crime. I mean, literally, this freaking Chicago mayor, she catches people on film with unlimited witnesses, literally with the smoking gun, shooting at people, stabbing, slashing, and they drop the gun charges, but they want more gun laws to fully burden the innocent law-abiding citizens. And here it is in a nutshell, Eric. Everybody pay attention to the guitar player. If you're unarmed and helpless, the Democrats think you're a victim in waiting because when you choose the insanity of being unarmed and helpless, when you have a Second Amendment, a right from God guaranteed by the Constitution, if you choose to be unarmed and helpless, the Democrats love you because you're an easy picking. And I would recommend in this day and age, as we celebrate Thanksgiving in the last best place in the world, barely, you've got to be armed and capable of protecting your sacred gift of life from God. That's how you celebrate Thanksgiving every day. So tell your mayor, your senator, your congressman, your governor, your chief of police, your state trooper commander, and your sheriff that you want to end the engineered recidivism. If you're a violent criminal, you either be double tap center mass or put in a cage and never go shopping with my family again. Is there any question here? Does a Michael Moore fan club, are they confused by this truth, logic, and common sense? What a tragedy,
yeah, that
Eric.
Confuses them. That confuses them. It confuses them. It bothers them. They hate it. They hate us for pointing out the obvious, the common sense obvious. That for me, I'm watching this thing, Ted, and I think that one of the most glaring things. Forget the red flag laws for a second. I'll ask you about that in a minute. But one of the most glaring atrocity of all this, if there was an armed security guard at that door, that may not have, that gun violence may not have gone down. About right?
Well, don't even need an armed security guard. You know, I need a security guard like a dairy farmer needs a milkman. I'm my own security. I got a bunch of gay friends. I hang out with a bunch of homosexuals. We tease each other. We snuggle. We have a good time. And a lot of them are armed. There's an organization called the Pink Pistols. It's like the NRA for the LGBTQ or LMSP. You've got to protect your sacred gift of life, and all lives are sacred. All lives matter. And if you're unarmed and helpless in this engineered recidivism, you're a victim in waiting.
Ted,
People, please wake up.
My my good man, we know Colorado is a liberal stronghold. It's not red at all. It is not even blue. It is just wildly liberal wilderness in there, and they're not going to allow average citizens to have concealed carry in the state of Colorado. Never going to happen. So what's the next best step? You get the schools hardened. You get the public places hardened so they're not soft targets. So nut jobs like this person, she wants to be called they can't walk in and blow people away.
You know, that's the reality we have to live with. What a shame, because keep and bear arms, I don't need that interpreted. Keep means it's mine. You can't have it. And bear means I got a couple on me right now and they're loaded. That's such a self-evident truth. It's being infringed. And by the way, before I had a concealed weapons permit, when I would run into law enforcement that found out that I was carrying a gun, I went, hang on a second. The Constitution says I can keep and bear arms, and you shall not infringe. I'm the good guy. You're the bad guy. All I can say, Eric, it's time to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Our life, our precious gift of life, especially during Thanksgiving and the holiday seasons, it's worth protecting. I got buddies in Colorado. It is a liberal hell zone, but they persevered. They got their concealed weapons permit, even though you don't need one. The Second Amendment's existence is our concealed weapons permit, but they go through the formalities, and your life is worth it. Please, good Americans, please arm yourself and learn to protect your sacred gift of life.
Yeah. Ted, can we talk about that red flag law just for a minute? I got about a minute left or so. And it really strikes me as Republicans, GOP trying to play nice with the left, saying, oh, we'll give you some gun control. We'll give you red flag laws. 19 states and the District of Columbia have red flag. They don't work. It's a useless idea. If you're not going to enforce it, what's the point of having it?
Well, over and over again, we see this where these people have displayed violent behavior, including slicing, stabbing, carjacking, bludgeoning, sucker punching, and murdering people on the street on film. And they're walking the street and nobody stops them. If ever there was a red flag law implementation, that would be it. But there's a little problem. I'm just a guitar player, Eric, and I know you love me because truth, logic, and common sense turns us on. But there's this little thing called probable cause. The problem with red flag laws is it can be wielded like a weapon against good people just because some pissed off neighbor doesn't like your guitar playing. Ted Nugent waved a gun at me and I'm afraid. Well, you can take your red flag laws and shove it up your. I'm not going for it.
I love you. I love you because of that, Ted. I love you because we've been friends a long time. And I really love you because you worked in Stranglehold at the beginning. One of the first things, the first part of your comments. Folks, for those who are younger, the best rock and roll song ever written and performed by that man right there.
That's
Ted
the
Nugent,
best lick right.
Give us some riffs. I would love it.
That's why some animals breed all year long.
There you go. Ted Nugent, everybody. And happy Thanksgiving, Ted. You know what I'm thankful for? The American people finally fired Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving every day. Happy Veterans Day and Memorial Day and Independence Day. God bless you, Eric.
You too, Ted. Talk to you soon.